Hi everyone, I'm Kaleigh, and today we are going to be discussing 4 movies that are releasing this weekend that are thrilling in all different ways. Stay tuned to find out how. Your AMC Thursday Ticket is starting right now. Hi everyone, and welcome to AMC's Thursday Ticket. Hello to all of our returning viewers out there, and a special hello to any of you new viewers. I'm joined today by my co-host Alicia.
Hi guys, I'm excited to be here. It's my favorite day of the week because it is Thursday and movies are coming out. But let's get right to our Hollywood news. Solo, A Star Wars Story came out last weekend, and there's a narrative out there that's saying that didn't do well. And I'm here to tell you that is baloney. Quote me, I say baloney. It made $110 million for the weekend. Not too shabby. It was the #1 movie of last weekend. It is #5 on the Memorial Day weekend opening of all time. #5, that is, again, not too shabby. And #7 for the year. First weekend in the top 10. Huge. That's what Star Wars movies do. And it's #2 for movies in May. Now, today is the last day of the month, so it's pretty much going to stay at #2 for the month. That's pretty huge. So I don't think that it did bad. I did think it did an awesome job. So my question for you, we talked about a little bit of May movies. It's #2. Can you tell me the #1 movie for May? Go.
It's got to be Deadpool.
Yes. That was so fast.
Well, I was expecting that. Deadpool has done so well throughout the month of May. It's still cranking at AMC's all over the country, so I'm not surprised that that one took the month of May.
Yeah. Congratulations to Deadpool. I know you guys, your Deadpool fans are watching, and kudos to you. But that's for May movies. Let's talk about June movies. What's coming out?
Yeah, so next week we have Ocean's 8, which I am personally thrilled for. I think that one looks like it's going to be amazing. And something else that I'm really excited for in relation to Ocean's 8 is our special Girls' Night Out event. So that's going to be next Wednesday, June 6th, and you will get to see the movie 2 days early, and we have a lot of other special things that are going along with that. But let's watch a little video about that one to get you guys excited for it.
I can't believe we pulled this off.
So that has me super excited for Girls' Night. And what we didn't tell you on the front end is that if you go, which you totally should go, you'll get a gourmet popcorn and also a chic collectible notepad. Wouldn't you want to do that? Wouldn't you want to get that, Kaleigh?
Absolutely. I've already texted all of my girlfriends. I am so excited. We're going to see it in Dolby Cinema at AMC. We're going to get the heist from the MacGuffin's Bar. It's going to be a phenomenal evening, and I can't wait. So make sure you get your tickets. That's next Wednesday, June 6th.
So that's Ocean's 8. We're going to go to our next movie that's coming out in June, and that's Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So tickets for this went on sale yesterday, but you already know that because you follow us on all the social media channels and you're super plugged in. This is an exciting movie, and tickets are on sale right now.
That's right, and tickets are also on sale for the Jurassic World double feature. So for all of you super fans out there of the Jurassic Park franchise, you guys can see Jurassic World back-to-back with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So make sure you go to amctheaters.com to get your tickets for that one.
So one thing that's great about our fan events for these movies, especially these franchise movies, you get to see the one that came out before, but you also get to see the new one first. So the next day, when you're talking to their friends and they're like, oh, I'm going to see it on Sunday, you can definitely say, hey, I already saw it. So you definitely want to see that one. Okay, one more movie to talk about that's coming out, and that's The Incredibles 2. People have been waiting years. I think it's been like 14 years exactly.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So do you remember when you saw the first one?
I do. I won't tell you how old I was. I was not very old.
So now I feel like I'm 1,000. But, because I was, anyways, so Incredibles 2 comes out, and it's people are super stoked to see it. The Powers are back. It has a little bit of a twist, and you can get your tickets for this right now. So how excited are you to see this long-awaited sequel? You got to do it. So
absolutely. So now we're going to jump right into talking about movies that are coming out tonight. You can go and see them this weekend. Your AMC Weekend Movie Guide is starting right now. So earlier in the show, we told you guys that we have lots of thrillers that are coming out this weekend. So the first one we're going to talk about is Action Point, and it's a thriller in the sense that it's action-packed.
Yeah, I'm sorry not to cut you off, but it's also hilarious. So Johnny Knoxville, who you guys know from that show Jackass, didn't mean to curse, guys. You know, it's a family show.
It's the name of the movie.
But it's the name of the movie. So not only are you going to see something that's really hilarious, but you're going to see something that's really, really funny.
Yeah, so Johnny Knoxville plays a daredevil, which we all know he has no issues playing that role. It's like it was made for him, named DC, who designs and operates his own action park. So I have a feeling that this movie was a dream come true for him. Lots of the stunts that were played in this are probably something that he would do in real life.
Yeah, I have a feeling that he didn't have to really dig too deep as an actor to portray this guy, because it's kind of like right up his alley.
It came super natural for him. And something that I'm very impressed with is that Johnny and the entire cast of this, they did all of their own stunts. So we have a quick clip of Johnny talking about the filming and all of the stunt work. So let's take a look.
Hollywood doesn't do stunts like we do them. Actually, when I talked to the stunt guys ahead of time, I said, on this, I want everyone to be doing their stunts for real. We're not cutting on the action. We're not getting out wires. We're not going to pads. We're going to dirt or concrete. And I felt bad about asking them to do that, because I don't want them to get, like, seriously injured, obviously. But they were so excited because they don't get to do that. They felt they were free. And that enthusiasm helped a lot.
So that's a perfect example of Johnny just being Johnny, no padding. They were just living their authentic life, falling on the ground. And I think a fun fact about this movie is that it's loosely inspired after a real life action park.
Can you believe it?
That was,
I can't.
Like, this was a real thing that was actually allegedly linked to several deaths of this real action park thing.
I don't mean to laugh at that. That's not funny. I just can't believe that all of this happened. That's what that was.
Thank goodness that the park has since been shut down. I think that the safest way to go about all of this action park stuff is to safely sit in an auditorium at an AMC theater and just watch it instead of trying to recreate anything.
So I couldn't agree with you more. The best way to do it is to watch it safely in the theater. But I have a question. I always have questions for the co-host. So for you.
Yes.
If you're in a movie, pretend you're an actor, and they told you to do your own stunts with no padding, would you do it?
No, thank you. Yeah, I'm all right. They can get me a stunt double. I'll be sitting quietly offset watching whoever wants to do these outrageous stunts. Would you guys answer in the comments below if you would do your own stunts?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What about you? Would you do it?
Hard pass. Not doing it.
We're on the same page. I'm glad we can agree on that one.
I don't want to go to the ER. So, okay, let's go to our next movie, Adrift. Adrift stars Shailene Woodley, who you guys probably know, and Sam Claflin, who you guys also probably know. So this movie is pretty awesome. Again, it's a true story, that's 2 true stories for the week. They are a young, new, budding couple, and Sam plays a sailor who travels on the water, and it's really awesome. They go on this trip together, and a hurricane comes, a huge hurricane, Category 5, comes and kind of puts them on a different course. So this is a pretty exciting and thrilling movie in the fact that it's based on the ocean and it has a huge hurricane in it and there's a lot of action. I'm pretty excited about this one because this was filmed all on the water. This is insane to me that the whole crew and the actors, all these boats in the middle of the ocean filming this movie. I'm pretty excited to understand more about this. And lucky for you, we have a clip from the crew to talk about that right now. So take a look.
Come sail with me. Hurricane Raymond has taken an unexpected turn and has been upgraded to a Category 5.
We need to make sure everything's secure.
Don't worry. She's just a normal human being. She doesn't have any superpowers. She doesn't have any advantage over any of us. She's very grounded.
Yeah, I think the incredible thing about the experience for us was having someone like Bolt at the helm, someone who wants to make every element of the film process as authentic and as real as possible.
Well, that was very important to me, that even though we're shooting in the real element, I mean, the ocean is such an incredible place, and I wanted to feel that. So we're pushing it, to give you, a different experience, a cinematic experience, which you can only have in the big cinema.
I'm not letting you go.
I am a sucker for a love story, especially when it's a true one. I just can't imagine being on a boat during a hurricane with the love of your life, and it seems like a good one, and it's already pulling at my heartstrings.
So you went warm and fuzzy in love, and that's a beautiful thing. But we're a little different. I started to think about water movies, favorite water movies. So I want you guys to tell me in the comment section, what is your favorite movie that's based on the water? I have mine in my head, but I want to hear from this lady first. So, favorite movie on water.
One of my favorite movies of all time is Titanic, and it's also a movie that's based on water, so that's kind of a twofer for me. Doesn't really turn out all that great on the water, but hey, it answers your question. It's based on the water, and it's one of my favorite movies. What about you?
So mine's just a little different.
Once again.
It's not a love story. It's from the past. And it's Jaws. I instantly think of Jaws. Scary shark, still probably a little afraid of sharks because of Jaws. And that's what I think about when I think of water movies. So that's what popped in my head.
So Alicia and I are a little bit different. And speaking of different, we're going to jump right into our next movie. So we had a love story, and now continuing on the thriller theme, we have Upgrade. So this one is produced by Jason Blum. And you guys might know him. He also produced Get Out, Split.
He also did The Conjuring.
He sure did.
Yep.
So this one is about a gentleman named Gray, whose wife is murdered, and in this freak accident, he becomes paralyzed, and he is approached by a gentleman who offers him this special technology that he can implant in him called STEM, and it will give him full range of his body, so that he can go out and seek revenge on the guys who murdered his wife.
Wow, that seems really intense. Kind of like he's half man and half machine. I wonder if he's gonna
Combine those two worlds.
become all man and no machine. I don't know. It seems intense and intriguing to me. So I guess you just have to go to the movie and find out for yourself. So that is all for our weekend movie guide. But you guys know by now, it's time to talk independent films. This is your AMCI Spotlight. All right, guys, let's talk Hereditary. So the first thing you need to know is that it's not opening this weekend. It's opening next weekend, but tickets are on sale. We're talking about it 2 weekends in a row because it's a big independent film. I've already seen it because I get to do some fun stuff sometimes, and I can tell you that when I left the theater, I was a little confused and had some questions, and that's what A24 movies do for me. So if you guys have seen Ex Machina, It Comes at Night, Moonlight, maybe even Lady Bird, all those came for A24. They're all great films. They're all kind of like making you think, and this is right up that alley.
That's the best kind of film that I love that this film does that. As you leave the theater and you're still thinking, you're still pondering. If it still has that effect on you right now, you know it's a good one. And your brain is still processing. You're still thinking, what if this happened? I wonder how this worked. Yeah. That is the best kind. The cast had a lot to say about this movie and how it can relate to each and every one of us. So let's take a look at that right now.
Who's gonna take care of me?
You don't think I'm gonna take care of you?
But when you die...
It is such an honest look at grief, and to not kind of just put yourself in that situation and empathize with the characters and try and make it as real and as transparent as possible would be a disservice to everyone's idea of what it is to navigate something that is very human and that affects all of us.
It's Grandma. You know you were her favorite, right?
A family tragedy that warps into a nightmare.
in the way that life can feel like a nightmare when disaster strikes.
Well, I play this woman who has had this unsettled feeling throughout her whole life.
She was a very difficult woman, which maybe explains me.
I recognize you from your mother.
What? Her mother has orchestrated everything, and she experiences like ultimate betrayal.
Sometimes I swear I can feel them in the room.
Okay, guys, so that was just a little bit of Hereditary. We have even more exclusive great content from the cast that we're going to show you next week, so make sure you come back for the show. So that's all for our AMCI Spotlight. Let's talk about some exclusive offers right now.
Kicking off our special offers segment, we are still offering AMC Stubs Premier membership for $11.99. That is 20% off, so you guys can join or renew and get that $11.99 discount. You can also upgrade from your insiders to get even more benefits. This won't last much longer, so make sure that you guys log on to amctheaters.com to take advantage of this awesome deal.
So that's all for our show, but just to remind you guys to buy there's a lot of tickets on sale. Ocean's 8, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, Incredibles 2, which, by the way, comes out around Father's Day, so great present for the dad. Give the day to him, maybe take the kids to the movies. Just throw that hint out there. We also have Action Point, Hereditary, Adrift, Upgrade, tons of movies to see. Get your tickets at amctheaters.com or on our mobile app.
And make sure to follow us on all of our social channels. We are at AMC Theaters on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
And Snapchat.
And Snapchat. That's all of them. So until next time, guys, we'll see you at the movies.
Bye, guys.